So, a question I get asked quite a lot, and I see asked on social media quite a lot with regards to being a woman, being in menopause, and losing weight is, what's the best diet to do? What's the best plan? What's the best supplements? What's the best exercise regime to do to lose weight? Here is the magic answer. Whatever you're willing to stick at. That's genuinely it. Find something that you love, find something that agrees with you, that agrees with your lifestyle, and stick to it. Ta-da! Job done. The search ends here. You can stop scrolling now. I'll tell you what I do, and it may resonate with you, and you can decide whether you want to give that a go or something else. Things that I've tried in the past are the Fast 800 plan by Michael Mosley. Now, his literature is really inspiring. I would encourage you to go and investigate his website and all his books that he's written as well. And it really does make sense. But the one that works for me in the past, and I've just got my boots on the road with it again in the last 3 weeks, is just buying the Slimming World magazine and cooking from that. Doing all my meal planning from that, so that I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'm not leaving my lunch to chance, because then there's a big chance I could nip out to Greg's during my lunch hour. Maybe not such a good idea. And I don't leave my dinner to chance. I don't come home starving and go, oh my gosh, what am I going to eat? And then end up ordering takeaway, or maybe cooking something that I think is healthy, but I'm overeating. And that for me in menopause was a really, really big problem. Over the last 4 years, I would notice that, my portion sizes have not always been consistent. Eating far too much in the evening. I'm a massage therapist. I come home from work at 8 o'clock at night. I shouldn't be eating a heavy meal that late and then going to bed a couple hours later, but that's what I was doing. So cooking from the Slimming World magazine, honestly, love it. I was going to the groups for a while when I was trying to lose weight to be a bridesmaid about 3 years ago. I was going to the Slimming World groups, but this is something that doesn't sit well with me. It seemed as if some of the members in my group, maybe it was just the group I was in, all they seemed to be interested in was, oh my gosh, how can I fit alcohol into my plan? And I was like, no. It doesn't resonate with me. I mean, I used to be a 1 can Dan. I'm maybe about a half a can now. My relationship with alcohol has changed. I've never really been a big drinker though, as such. It's never been something that I have to do. And it's never been something that my friends have tried to get me to do, because they just know that it just doesn't suit me. I'm not supposed to either. I took hepatitis A when I was 19. And what that is jaundice, and you go yellow. So it has left me with I think it would maybe be an overstatement to say it was a damaged liver, but let's just say that if I consume far too much alcohol, then it can have an effect on some of my bodily functions, shall we say, without going into too much detail on a YouTube video. So alcohol's never really been a big part of my life, but it seemed to me as if some people were trying to slim, but they still wanted to be able to drink more than 3 bottles of wine at the weekend and still expect the magic to happen. And it was like, no. If you're in a situation where you're like, right, I really need to make some changes to my health, I really want to slim down for my health, because it's something that is affecting X, Y, and Z about your life, then I would thoroughly encourage you to try and change your relationship with alcohol because of the hidden calories. Simply, that's it. No judgment here. Love a gin and tonic. I really do. But if you are trying to lose weight and you're not willing to give up the pop, then something's got to give. Something's got to give. So, that, as I say, no judgment here. It's not for me to try and tell anybody what to do. All I'm talking from is my situation and my experience. And that's the way that it's worked for me. So anyway, I thought, over lockdown, eating healthily. Turns out, no, I wasn't really. So I was bemoaning the fact to a colleague, Jane, and saying, I don't get why I'm cycling 10 miles a day and my weight's not shifting and I'm doing all this exercise. I joined the Own Your Goals Davina McCall app, which I love. It's really, really good. Pilates and bar and kettlebell for the win. And yeah, I just think it's good value for money because I have got no desire to be back in a gym recently. I just don't want to be there. Anyway, so Jane was saying, well, what's worked in the past? God damn it for my colleague talking sense. But sometimes you just need somebody like that in your life, don't you? So I was like, yep, Slimming World, the Slimming World magazine, that's what's worked for me in the past. So that's what I'm doing again. So I've been on it, as I say, this is now the beginning of week 3. I am 6 pounds down. I'm 6 pounds down, you know. I was 11 stone 7, I'm now 11 stone 1. I'd like to get another stone off. I think it would do me good. It seems to me as if since I hit menopause or perimenopause at 43, which I didn't know was perimenopause, it seems as if my body has naturally put on half a stone in weight every 5 years, and now that is what I am trying to undo. And when you get older, if you're in your 30s watching this, please don't switch it off, but as you get older it does get more difficult to lose weight because of that situation of all the hormones changing, leptin and ghrelin. Short story about those two hormones that regulate your appetite. Leptin is the hormone that tells you stop eating, put your knife and fork down, you're full. Ghrelin is the one that tells you you're hungry. It lives in your stomach and it makes your stomach growl when you're hungry. So when you get to being perimenopausal, whatever age that is, because so many women are so different with when they reach menopause. Some women are reaching menopause because of medical conditions or surgery that they've had to unexpectedly have to undertake. So everybody's got different ages. Mine was about 43. But what happens is leptin goes on holiday and leaves ghrelin in charge. So you can have a 3-course meal and then go, ooh, I'm really in the mood for some popcorn. And then think that reward eating's okay because you've been to the gym. And therein begins the huge problem and why there are thousands of women, the length and the breadth of the UK, nay, all over the world, going, I'm putting on weight and I don't know why. I do. It's because you don't realise you're overeating. So this is just a very, very honest video of my experiences and how, you know, what's worked for me with regards to looking after myself. And plan your meals out. Choose a program that's going to work for you and stick to it. The Slimming World one works for me. Find yours. Is it the 5-2? Is it the Fast 800? Is it intermittent fasting and reducing your calories greatly just 2 days a week? Or is it 3 days a week? Find something that you're willing to do and stick to it. And the same with exercise. People as clients, I'm a massage therapist in Glasgow, ask me, what's the best exercise to do for just like anything, for overall wellness, for overall fitness, for losing weight? And again, my answer is always whatever you're willing to stick at. For me, it's Pilates and bar. And a woman who's actually one of Davina McCall's trainers called Sarah Gorman, I just love her so much. She's so good, and all the videos on her channel are only about 10 minutes or so to follow. So what's not to like about something that only takes 10 minutes and all you do is hang on the back of your a dining room chair or a kitchen worktop? Anyway, I hope you find this video useful. I hope you find it uplifting. If there's any way that I can help, reach out in the comments below and I will do my very, very best to give you my best advice on what's worked for me. But if you're one of these women who's just totally struggling with her weight and you don't know what to do and you don't know where to turn, I can't emphasize enough and recommend just buying a magazine and following a plan. It doesn't need to cost a lot, or just go onto the Slimming World website. That's what worked for me. If there's anything I can help you with, do let me know. But thanks for watching. Bye.